Good morning, Potter Braves. I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Jasmine.
Here's the campus news for Friday, January 13th.
Soon you will be taking the STAR test in ELA and math. These tests are very important for your future classes. Please listen carefully to the following information.
Hey Potter Braves, very soon you will be taking the STAR test in math and ELA. You should be aware that these scores will be used for the class placement for both here and at the Fallbrook High School. We will be sending your STAR scores to the Fallbrook High School for master scheduling as well as be using them here at Potter. We want you to understand that you should take it seriously and understand the importance of the STAR assessment. So remember, try your best and get a high score. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Raina. Now an update from ASB.
Hi Potter Braves! ASB has a question for you. Do you like riddles or solving mysteries or brain teasers? Well, do we have some exciting news for you? To prepare for National Riddle or Puzzle Day on January 29th,
we will have Riddle Week, starting January 9th and ending the 13th. On Monday, we will post 10 tricky riddles around the quad, which you will try your best to answer.
you can find 2 boxes in front of the counseling office. One of them has the riddle papers where you can write down your guesses, and the other is where we submit those papers. You guys have until Friday to figure them all out. First place receives 5 Potter Pride cards, second place gets 4, and third place gets 3.
So be prepared, and we hope you know your riddles. But the most important thing to remember is our #1 rule: no cheating. That's it for now, Potter Braves.
Now back to the anchors!
Thanks, guys. Now an update from Yearbook.
Hey Potter, starting January 17th, the yearbook is going to be hosting an event by Bowers, where you and your friends can take pictures to have a spot in the yearbook. We hope to see you there. Bye.
Thanks. Now please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated.
The 8th grade ELA department is looking for student volunteers for an extra credit lunchtime project. Here's Serenity with more info.
8th grade ELA students are currently reading a novel called Esperanza Rising. The teachers have discovered that there is not a movie version of this novel, so we are calling you to help us make one. This project will take place on Tuesday and Thursday lunch in room 17, that is in Miss So's room. We need actors, props, background music, video, and auto stage manager. So if you're in 8th grade and would like to volunteer, then there is tryouts on Thursday, January 17th in room 17. But as a reminder, this is only for 8th grade students.
Thanks, Serenity. Mrs. Jacob and Mr. Mara are starting basketball at lunchtime. Here's Caleb and Isaac with more info.
Mr. Mara and Mrs. Jacob are starting to sign up for lunchtime intramural sports. You have until Friday, January 20th to sign up with the team.
The next sport will be basketball. Students can pick up team sheets in the counseling office or the locker room and must submit them to the counseling office or review.
Lunchtime intramurals are open to all students.
Students must maintain a 2.0 GPA and have a good behavior to be eligible to play.
Teams can pick up a registration from the school counselors or PE teachers.
Game days will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Games will begin on January 24th.
Teams must have a minimum of 6 players and a maximum of 8 players to play.
8th grade games will begin at 11:54 a.m.
7th grade games will begin at 12:51 p.m.
Teams must arrive 5 minutes prior to the game time to get organized.
Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, guys. College and Career Day is approaching fast. Here's Sam with more info.
College Career Day will take place on Wednesday, February 1st. This is an awesome day where guest speakers present to their students and classes about different careers and college opportunities. We would love for you to recruit your parents and guardians and participate as speakers. We're looking for all types of careers and jobs, so just see the counseling department if you're interested. Thanks. Now back to the news reporters.
Thanks, Sam. We have a long weekend because Monday is non-school day due to MLK Day. But why is this day a federal holiday? There's some important information to explain.
Martin Luther King Jr. was a social activist who led a nonviolent campaign during the civil rights movement in the U.S. around the 1960s. He organized and led marches for blacks' right to vote, desegregation, labor rights, and other basic civil rights.
Martin Luther King Jr. wanted to end racial discrimination and raise awareness on racism.
Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech in front of the Lincoln Memorial.
Unfortunately, on April 4, 1968, Martin Luther King Jr. was shot by James Earl Ray at Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee.
Remember, no gum on our campus, no food on the fields, no group salads and 5 in the quad. Bring your ID every day and touch your Chromebook every night.
Hear about the new restaurant called Karma? There's no menu. You get what you deserved.
So until next time, stay classy, Potter Braves.
There's no menu. Oh, you want to go?
I don't know.